Did you know that a staggering number of people let fear make their decisions for them? They shy away from opportunities. They silence their dreams. Why? Because the fear of failure is a powerful force. It whispers doubts and magnifies risks. But here's the truth. Everyone experiences fear. It's part of being human. The key is not to let fear control us. We all have dreams, we all have goals, but fear can hold us back from pursuing them. The fear of failure can be paralyzing. It can keep us stuck in our comfort zones. We might tell ourselves we're not ready, not good enough, or that it's too risky, but often it's the fear talking. It's time to break free from the grip of fear. We can learn to recognize it, understand it, and ultimately overcome it. It's a journey that requires courage and vulnerability, but the rewards are immeasurable. When we conquer our fear of failure, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. Fear of failure can be incredibly paralyzing. It can prevent us from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. When we're afraid to fail, we hesitate, we second-guess ourselves, we procrastinate, we tell ourselves it's better to play it safe than to risk falling short. This fear can affect every area of our lives. In our careers, it might prevent us from applying for that promotion or starting that business. In our relationships, it might keep us from expressing our feelings or setting healthy boundaries. In our personal lives, it might stop us from trying new things or pursuing passions. The truth is, staying within our comfort zones might feel safe, but it also prevents us from growing. Real growth happens outside of our comfort zones. When we challenge ourselves, we learn new skills, gain confidence, and expand our horizons. And yes, we might encounter setbacks along the way, but those setbacks are not failures. They are opportunities for learning and growth. Where does this fear of failure come from? Often it's deeply rooted in our past experiences and societal expectations. We might have experienced a painful setback in the past that left us feeling ashamed or inadequate. Or we might have internalized messages from our upbringing that equate failure with worthlessness. Society often reinforces these messages. We're bombarded with images of perfection and success. We're taught to strive for flawlessness and avoid mistakes at all costs. This creates a culture where vulnerability is often seen as weakness, and failure is seen as something to be ashamed of. It's important to remember that failure is a natural part of life. Everyone experiences setbacks. It's how we respond to those setbacks that defines us. When we can shift our perspective and see failure as an opportunity for learning and growth, we begin to free ourselves from the paralyzing grip of fear. Section 4. A story of triumph, from fear to freedom. Let me share a story about a woman named Sarah. Sarah had always dreamed of starting her own business. She had a brilliant idea for a product that she knew could help people, but fear held her back for years. She was afraid of failing, afraid of what people would think, afraid of the financial risk. One day, Sarah decided she couldn't let fear control her life any longer. She took a deep breath and took the first step. She started small, working on her business in her spare time. She faced challenges, of course. There were setbacks and moments of doubt, but Sarah persevered. Today, Sarah's business is thriving. She's not only achieved her dream, but she's also inspiring others to pursue their own passions. Sarah's story teaches us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in spite of it. Section 5. Embracing courage and growth. Overcoming fear of failure is a journey, not a destination. It's about cultivating courage, embracing vulnerability, and developing resilience. It's about shifting our perspective and seeing setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Everyone experiences fear. The key is to not let it control you. Embrace the challenge, step outside of your comfort zone, and never ever give up on your dreams. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Share your own experiences with fear of failure in the comments below. Let's continue this conversation and support each other on our journeys of growth and courage. For further exploration, I encourage you to check out the work of other thought leaders in the field of personal development.
0, 1. Let's get started.